volume of a cone. So the volume formula is going to be the following. So volume 1/3 pi r squared times the height. Now, you might recognize part of the formula because that pi r squared, right, comes from the area of a circle, which we can see we have an area of a circle on the cone, and then we have everything on top, like kind of like the ice cream cone kind of look. So now let's go ahead and start to solve, because right, r is just our radius and h is our height. So example 1. So find the volume of the cone below. So let's go ahead and we have a formula. So let's kind of write down our variables. So we have the radius, which is equal to 2.5. Now our height, which is equal to 2. So now let's go ahead and plug this in. So we have volume equals 1/3 pi 2.5, which is squared, times 2. So let's go ahead and put this into the calculator. So because this calculator is a little bit, doesn't work as well, we're going to go 2.5, or it's not like a TI-83 calculator where it's a little bit easier to see. So 2.5 squared, which is equal to 6.25. We can go ahead and rewrite them. Now, let's go ahead and multiply out. So we have the 6.25 times, let's go pi times 2, which is equal to 39.26, which is 0.27. So we have 1/3, and then all of this, the pi, 6.25 times 2, all multiplied out, right, is 39.27. Now let's go ahead and just divide by 3. Because multiplying something by 1/3 means really what this means, right? Looks something like this, 39.27 divided by 3. So divided by 3, and we get 13.09. Now, once again, because we have pi, you could also use 3.14 for all your calculations and get a very similar answer to this one, just off by a little bit on the decimals, and either will be accepted into WAMAP. Now let's do one more example. Example 2, find the volume of the cone given the diameter is 3 inches and the height is 5 inches. So pretty similar to a really nice big size ice cream cone. Example 2, find the volume of the cone given the diameter is 3 inches and the height is 5 inches. So if we have this, we're given diameter and we're given the height. Well, if we look at our formula, if our height, right, which is our h, which is 5, and then we're given the diameter, which is 3 inches. So our radius is just 3 divided by 2, which is just 1.5. Right, if you think about it, if you had like 3 slices of pie, you need to cut it and you need to split it between 2 people. How many slices do you get then? Well, you just get 1.5. So now let's go ahead and fill in this in. So we have 1/3. Now, instead of doing pi, let's go 3.14, just to show you that it works either way. And then we have a radius, which is 1.5 squared times our height, which is 5. So let's go ahead and start to multiply everything out. So we have 1.5 squared, so that's 2.25. Now let's keep going. So we have 2.25 times 3.14 times 5, which is equal to 35.325. Now, 1/3 times 35.325 is saying the same thing as saying 35.325 divided by 3. So we'll take this number, divide it by 3. What do we get? Well, we get 11.775. Let's round to the nearest hundredth. So we get 11.78. And this is in inches. So we have inches cube. Notice how in the last example, if we were to go back, I notice this right now is we need to go centimeters cubed because it's volume. Anyways, so those are the two examples for solving for the volume of a cup.